So
Do you
yeah,
think
I'm
that
fucking
that
with
that that, that Squabble Up is like a Timu version of Not Like Us?
it. Move.
Squabble up fucking crazy.
I said it. I
Oh
say what I
my
said just
Yo,
god.
now, man. I ain't got. Hey, man.
Timu version of
I
Not
think
Like Us
I like
is
that.
hilarious,
I
I'm
man.
like
not.
You're now tuned into As We Potting Podcast.
And I was like, oh, who the fuck is
pause.
this? Because
Pause.
what is
Fuck! You ain't talking about Attitude.
As a black man, we are men. You're not able to say like this here. You're not.
Oh,
Let me get to my point, man. Officials trash. Officials trash.
one sentence. Nobody
That's not it.
Wow.
At Isley Pod,
Uh,
we have disaster winning 3-0 on Twitter.
No,
Go
we
like
don't. That was
I
that was
listen. I
Moroccan.
don't.
That was Moroccan.
I don't have. We don't get to Mariah because he kind of like he can break it down because he closer to them in culture. Gucci, you cringy, bro. Like you really could have been in the Dave Chappelle show, bro. You really could have been in the Dave Chappelle show.
All right, man. All right, man. Listen, man. We in the building yet again. Fresh off Thanksgiving dinner, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the family. Um, Today is what, the 29th? Day after Thanksgiving, man. Friday show is we podcast. We got the regular cast in the building, plus some, you know what I'm saying, some new voices. You know what I'm saying? Been kind of an eventful week. Brother went out, you know what I'm saying, had some drinks, you know what I'm saying, had some leftovers.
You?
You know what I'm saying? So
You
yeah,
had
man.
drinks?
Yeah, man. I went out was it yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Like 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? After hour spot. You know what I'm saying? It's cool little joint, man. You
Been doing a
know?
lot of drinking this year, bro.
Yeah, man.
Do the
Yeah,
right
man.
things, bro.
I ain't no alcoholic though. I ain't no alcoholic.
Nah.
Just
Brother
just
suggested
I
you
blocked you,
replace
sir.
Cal on the
oh
sophisticated
nah.
sipper show. I said, nah, man, that ain't.
Hey man. One thing I haven't done yet so far, I ain't been on this motherfucking drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
shit.
I'm a responsible drunk, man.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Responsible drunk, man.
yeah.
Cal,
But
brother Cal, have you been drinking?
but yeah, man. Listen, man. We here, bro. Lucci, Robbie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cal is with us in spirit. You know what I'm saying? Cal is somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He's with us in spirit. We got brother Ty in the building. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dead. You know that nigga protesting right now, but you know he's here, so it don't really
Wait,
count.
huh?
It's
You know
episode
what I'm saying?
72 too.
72. You
Yeah.
been keeping count?
Nah, I'm looking at the channel.
Hey man, the way you be naming episodes, man, like you just be one minute is episode 55, then it's Halloween edition. Now we on episode 70.
Yeah.
All right, man. I mean, I guess, man. Yeah, 72 episodes of bullshit and hot takes. A lot of arguing, man. But we still here, man. And yet today, man, more arguing, man, about you know what I'm saying, rap, hip hop. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Yeah. Yeah, hip hop been real eventful these last couple weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? Albums dropping, names getting
This
mentioned.
this
You
mid.
know what I'm saying? Potential rap beef brewing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
my bad,
man.
y'all.
Listen,
What I was
man.
saying was that my headphones is ass, but I'm outside right now. You know, a nigga just moved to the fucking Twin Cities, so I'm exploring this bitch. But I'm in the room listening and shit, and I'll pop in when I can.
I
Man, it's
appreciate
good
you.
to see you, man. Oh, by the way, man, that happens regularly over here, man. This is the ghetto pod, man.
Yeah, for
Happens,
all the
man.
listeners too, that's our brother Lion Order, man.
Yeah,
Word,
man.
word.
Yeah. Word. Let's go, Cujo.
Yeah, man. So y'all know what happened, man. Duckworth, man. That boy at it again, man. Dropped the album, Grand National. You know what I'm saying? We got Drake on the docket, you know, suing. You know what I'm saying? We got Wayne responding. It's a lot going on, man. But we could first talk about the album actually dropping. Dropped November 22nd. You know what I'm saying? It's been literally a week since it dropped. Album projected to do 324. It's been getting some pretty interesting reception online. But now, you know what I'm saying? Since we on this pod, we gonna all give our opinions on the album. You know what I'm saying? What we think. What are the takeaways? If you fuck with it, if you don't, you know what I'm saying? All the buzz, man. So
Mid.
yeah, man. Mid? He's starting already, man. We didn't even get into it, man. You just starting already. Now, what is mid, man? What do you mean by mid? Come on, Lucci.
uh,
Lucci's real familiar with Mid because he's been listening
Mid,
to Lil
Brody.
Wayne his whole life.
Uh,
Mid as in what? 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10? Like,
I'm gonna
what
be
we
honest
doing?
with you. I haven't listened to the entire album.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
God.
Yeah, bro. How many songs did you get to? How many tracks did you get to?
only
Is it
listen to
12 songs on the album?
only the song with the video Squabble Up. That's the only song I listened to.
Bro,
And
you only got
I
Brother,
actually like
who
three
was
yeah, I
Drake?
actually
tracks.
like
Any
that
Kendrick
song.
album that I like the
Oh
most
my
out of
Yeah,
any
goodness!
I
Kendrick?
actually like that song, but let me give a quick story. I was getting my hair retwisted and was playing some music, and then I just went to that video. Was listening. My girl said, "Babe, who is that?" I said, "Well, that's the new Kendrick song." I said, "What's wrong?" I said, "You don't like that?" She said, "Mm." I said, "Oh, okay." That couldn't get played for Thanksgiving. I was like, we had to take that out the playlist.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man. Middleton,
I
man.
So you only
But
listened to two
yeah.
tracks? Come up here and said mid.
Mhm.
This what we be talking about, man.
Nah,
You
but
know
I
there's like
heard
ten more
I did
songs on
heard
the
it was a
album,
good
right?
album. Like I did heard it was a good album.
I mean, it
Yeah,
is good. You would
yeah,
have
I
to
did
listen
hear it.
to it to figure it out, though. I mean, I'm just saying.
you don't even know Luke. You didn't listen to it.
No, I said I did hear that it
Yeah.
was a good album though.
I mean,
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
yeah,
can
we
hear you.
can. Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna make my real quick. I'll just give my 2 cents. I'm really not a super diehard Kendrick fan. I'm a casual fan. I've heard him over the years, obviously. Good Kid, Mad City, Section 80, To Pimp a Butterfly. All those projects are cool. I really like Good Kid, Mad City. This one in particular sounds a lot more radio friendly to me than previous work. There's a few standout tracks to me. Squabble Up is dope. I like the Whacked Out Murals. I like the Luther joint with SZA.
I heard that one too.
Uh,
Yeah, I did hear that one.
yeah, I thought it was cool, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's his best work, but that's coming. That's me being objective, right? Like that's me
Mhm.
being kind of outside of the scope. So maybe you being like a more of a Kendrick fan could probably give more detail. You know what I mean, as far as where this ranks in his catalog. Uh, but I thought it was cool, man. It's gonna do its numbers. I think Drake definitely the Drake beef definitely helped push Kendrick over the top into superstardom. I feel like I feel like he was already kind of like a star, like you know respected, big name. But that record, obviously not like us, that definitely put him over the top. So I'm not gonna front like he didn't. Uh,
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
and
that too.
Matt Hoffa said something very interesting the other day. I'm leaving on
Yeah,
this.
Matt Hoffa's dumbass.
Matt said something really dope on his podcast. I mean, he said, and I know we're gonna get to this between him and Wayne in the Super Bowl. He said this type of hip hop deserves to be highlighted. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of hip hop that the world needs to see and hear right now. You know what I mean? And I thought that was very fire. I thought that was very fire take.
That's yeah, that's interesting for Justin to say that, given what he also said. But we're gonna get
Absolutely,
to that. We gonna
absolutely.
get to
But let's get to it, man. Yeah,
I mean, as a Kendrick fan, I ain't gonna lie. The day it came out, I thought it was just a song or like an album cover preview or something. It kind of shocked me, cause I mean he always does surprise releases, so that's not really new. But Um, the way people were talking, he was supposed to drop like literally like a couple weeks before the Super Bowl and yada 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 yada. But I had some talks with people that are in the industry and directly connected to Dot, and they had him talking about releasing this album like 2 weeks ago before it dropped. So initially, it take me a while to really listen to albums the day of. I usually do it like a week after, after the reception dies down, so I can get like an idea of what it really sounds like, minus all the hype and shit. This is pretty good. I'm gonna wait a couple months to really get an idea of where this ranks in his discography because it's literally only been a week. You know what I'm saying? Right now, this is a sixth studio album. I got it at six. I don't think it's better than Mr. Morale. It could be later on down the line. But I think this album is just more or less the most LA he's ever sounded on the album. And I've seen people talk about that, like Glasses Malone, them type of people. This is definitely the most LA I've ever heard Dot ever. You know what I'm saying? This is the most features he's had on the album ever, especially LA specific. You had people like Peso, Lefty Gunplay, and Doty. You had people from his hood on the album, like Hitta and Wally. So this was interesting. The production is very West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Very, very modern G Funk. Initially, I gave this album like a 6 out of 10 upon like first listen, but I think when I go back, I listened to the album 2 3 times already. Since it's only been a week, I bump it up to like a 7.5, 8. It gets better each time I listen to it. I will say that. I'm gonna definitely say that, especially the rapping and everything. I ain't gonna lie. Initially, I didn't like Squabble Up when I first heard it. I thought it was kind of lukewarm. I thought, I
It's
just didn't like the chant in the middle of the song, like the got no tags. I wasn't fucking with that part initially, but I'm used to it now. My least favorite song on there is GNX, Grand National. I don't really care for that record. Probably because of the way the drums are. It's hella slow, and the way he's rapping on there is kind of unorthodox. I don't really care for that track. But outside of that, everything else is good. Everything else is good. You know what I'm saying? Whacked Out Murals, Heart Part Six, Luther. Um, those are good tracks.
Do
So
you
yeah,
think
I'm fucking with it.
that Squabble Up is like a Timu version of Not Like Us?
Move.
Squabble up fucking crazy. You
I said it. I
Oh
said what I
my
said
Yo,
just
god.
now, man. I ain't got. Hey, man.
Timu version of
I
Not
think
Like Us
I
is,
like
is
that.
hilarious,
I'm
I
man.
like
not saying that it's not.
favorite song on that album.
I like it. I just told you I like this. I actually like the song, but I was just trying to figure out does it sound something like
I mean, it sounds similar to it. It does sound
yeah the
similar.
Timu version, man. Like we gotta
I don't
be
know about
honest, man.
Timu. I don't know
Like
about
I mean,
Timu, but they both sound similar. Like the Debbie Deb sample.
TV sound more like that than that dude.
Yeah, TV off does sound similar. That's
That's my
that's
favorite song off that album is
that 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 and Hey Now
that
is my
SWV
favorite
sample.
shit. You talking about
I
the
like
Hard
that.
Part Six.
Yeah, use your heart and not your heart. And I like that Made Niggas beat by Tupac, but I like the original Tupac version, but I still like what Kendrick did. I like that
Yeah,
beat.
that's reincarnated. Um, Squabble Up. That sample really helps out that song a lot, like a whole lot. It's like the highlight of the shit. Like in the last verse, I ain't gonna lie, like that second to last verse, like he was yeah, he was going crazy. But yeah, this is a good album, man. Like if you, I think this album will suit well for niggas who don't really listen to Dot like that, or they're not like huge fans.
Man, you said
Um,
you had it under you had it under Miss Morale and the big steps.
yeah, I don't think it's better right now.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I've seen some people saying already that it is better, or it might be his best album.
No, it ain't his best album, but I got a top three. I got it right under Butterfly.
Yeah, see, yeah, like if you're a casual Dot fan, you're gonna like this album a lot more than people who are fans of him. Like I've seen people going up for him that never even listened to Kendrick before, like ever, or don't like him at all, or don't even like that West Coast sound. Like so, this album definitely gonna be like if you don't
I
really
didn't
listen to
listen
him
to a
like
lot
that,
of the damn though.
uh, I mean, damn is another one that people like. The Dot fans is kind of like 50-50 on, from what I noticed. Like, I don't know, but I
Well,
fuck with
nigga,
that
you
album.
talking to a Dot fan, nigga? That shit ain't no 50-50 on it. That shit fire. But like, I don't have it under Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That's one of them to me.
So if you have it in the three, then what are the other two over it then?
I got Good Kid, Mad City, and I got Pimp Butterfly.
I ain't gonna
You
lie,
got
I'm
it
kind of
over
shocked you
damn.
fuck with the pimp. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of shocked you fuck with that
Hold
because
up, you
What?
got it over damn on.
The
Yeah, I
butterfly,
got over now.
the butterfly look.
But
It's
that
I
is
fire.
a good
understand
album.
niggas
It's an
feeling
amazing
that
album,
over that. Like I can definitely understand it.
right?
What
Um,
what do brothers what do brothers think about the shots taken on the album or perceived shots taken on the album?
I
I
ain't no
mean, out the
subliminal
gate,
nigga like that. So you gotta talk. Yeah, that's what
yeah.
Cujo
I
is.
mean, I ain't gonna lie, the intro track, that was man, that was interesting, man. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really take any of what he said as shots per se, but he definitely was talking his shit, and he just responded the way he did. But I don't know, cause he's the type of nigga that will blatantly tell you he don't really listen to rappers like that. He don't really listen to artists like that. So I don't know, but yeah, the line where he's what he say initially? Let me go to the let me go. Yeah, used to bump the Carter 3.
Nah,
I
Wayne
held my
listened to that
rolling
You know, I'm
tape.
chain
rolling
proud.
pain proud. Think I'm my hard
Irony, I
work.
think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever they'll call me crazy, everybody questionable. That's the line after that is where people are kind of like, mm. And then him going at Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really going at Snoop, but Snoop posted Taylor made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. And then won the Super Bowl, and Nas the only one congratulate me. All these niggas agitated. I'm just glad they showing their faces. So I mean, to be fair, it's not like he wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas was upset about saying the actual announcement of him being, saying that the Super Bowl headliner. So yeah, of course Dot was gonna have something to say about that. That let me know he definitely recorded a lot of his real super recently. Like obviously. He's been listening, sitting back, watching, you know what I'm saying?
No, a nigga had a boy by Brian Pumper on that motherfucker. That shit just happened. Though, boy got hit with them eggs and shit like that. It just happened like a couple months ago. So yeah, he definitely on some recency shit.
Yeah, like he definitely has some shit in the tuck, you know what I'm saying, just in case. And yeah, man, you still got people feeling like, like I said, that Wayne, he had got snubbed for the Super Bowl, and then, him talking the way he did at the Louisiana Fest and everything, and now we're here. Now I ain't gonna lie, listen, Wayne said what he said, don't wake the sleeping giant and
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna
All
get
what
to
he
that.
said, man.
Now let's
I'm
hold up,
just
hold up, hold up,
I'm gonna just ask y'all right now, man.
hold
Listen,
up.
I'm
Look,
gonna just say this. I don't care for Dot to battle for another 10 years, bro. I really don't care to hear him diss anyone ever again. Because he just right now he's just too hot when it comes to that. So I don't really care for that. But if it were to happen realistically, like if it were to really happen, do y'all really think Wayne is like fucking with Dot like on that type of time? If they were really to go at it.
I feel like Wayne. See, I feel like Wayne. See, I feel like actually people think we are so much. This is the problem. I really think people we are all really stuck in nostalgia mode with Wayne and our favorite versions of Wayne since Wayne ain't really dropped the album. But it's tracks that Lil Wayne are on, and I've heard. I even listened to some of his latest album, like his Last Carter and shit. That nigga really still can rap. Like he really can. Don't get it twisted. Like, like and Dot can rap too. I feel like it'd be a very interesting battle. I feel like Dot does have the edge. Dot will have the edge in this. Oh shit, making too many of these. Fuck it. But he will have the edge. But I feel like if he sleep on Wayne and he gonna fuck around, might get smoked the first round. Like that's how that's how I'm gonna look at it because I feel like people I don't underestimate niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I did the same thing with MGK. Came at Eminem. I'm like, oh, this MGK did kind of Eminem kind of crazy, and then nigga made that rap god. Eminem proved it. Like, hey, I still can fuck niggas up. Like, So I'm just letting niggas know, man. Like niggas still can't rap just because they not the same like how they used to.
Mm.
But I do
think if he
understand what you saying. Like, why
No,
niggas
I'm
do
just
that?
asking
I
before I give
think
my
I think
opinion. Like,
if he actually want to go in there and get in the boot and do what he got to do, he can. But what I wanted
I
to
feel like
ask
it'd be
is
good.
I wanted to say is I didn't think that was like a shot like what Dot said to Wayne. I didn't think that was like him, you know, shooting at Wayne. And just like for the Hot Boy reunion concert, I don't think Wayne kind of dissed Dot. Like he wasn't talking about it when he said it was snatched and ripped away from me or whatever. And I know brothers was in y'all saying, man, you know what? Why he should be congratulating this dude and this and that and third. Why would should he congratulate him and nobody else? Like, why do Wayne owe him, you know, a congratulations when he was just on some shit that where he felt like, you know what, this is some shit that he wanted to do, bro. So I don't think Wayne, you know, need to congratulate him there. Like you and my artist is going, you know, going at each other and shit. Like, what the fuck I need to congratulate you for? Like, it's I can respect you without congratulating you. Like, so I just think that's the internet bringing this shit to like where it's at right now, man. But
Like
yeah,
you can't blame it though. Like that beef shit. Like for real. After we get, because you gotta think. Yeah, we had Kendrick and Drake. But you gotta remember
mm,
during that time we had other niggas coming out. Drake, you had the Boss Diss. You had
mm,
Wave on them. It was a whole everybody was beefing. So we like these it got people back in that mode where they want to see that type of shit now. Even the younger generation. So it's just what it is. I feel like I really do want Wayne. Even if Wayne get cooked, I still want to see it. Like I still want to see it, man. I'm free
Yeah,
from that cloth. So
yeah.
and,
I was gonna say, I, I
go
agree
ahead,
with
John.
what Body Bag. I agree with what Body Bag said earlier, man. I'm trying to be like unbiased, like look at it objectively, because I'm definitely way more of a Wayne fan than I am a Kendrick fan. I do. Wayne has had like Wayne has kind of been on a run as far as like guest appearances and things like the past year. Anything that Wayne's popped up on, like he is rapping again, like prime Wayne. If you even look at the comments, like the Benny the Butcher song I played earlier from last year, if you look at the comments, people talking about Wayne's, you know, in a different bag right now. He's in a different prime right now. You know what I'm saying? So we all know Wayne can rap when he's focused, when he wants to. Um, the problem I got two problems, right? One problem I have is with Wayne going like the distance, Cujo. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
mm,
I don't know if Wayne can go like Drake did, two, three, four, five songs in a row. I don't know if that's I don't know. I'm not gonna say he can't do it, bro. And I'm being objective. Wayne's my guy, right? But I don't know if he can go like what Drake just did, where they're going track for track. I just don't know. I think Wayne's
like
gonna
two
have
next.
exactly. I think Wayne's gonna have a hell of a first round if they do go back and forth, right? It's gonna be punch heavy and stuff like that. So that's one problem I have with Wayne. Um, Second problem I have is the doubters that always bring up Pusha T with Lil Wayne. Um, I listened to that track the other day, bro. Like, to be honest, it's really not as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I think I've always had a theory that Wayne didn't take Pusha T seriously, which is why he
Nah,
only got a minute of bars. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
and
Wayne didn't even give him a full song, bro. Like, he
yeah,
gave him literally like a freaking 16. You know what I'm saying? Even if you listen to the 16, he had some lines in there. It was like a jab, man. Like, bro, just
mm-hmm.
man, gone somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing. And third thing, Brody, Kendrick and Drake actually got a history. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick literally says on this album that he used to be a Lil Wayne fan. So I think the attack would be a lot different. I think he had a lot of stuff stored up for Drake. Just like with battle rap, right? When we know somebody's been calling you out for a long time, for years, man, you probably got some verses stashed away. You know what I mean? And I feel like he already had some type of animosity or irritation towards Drake, so that kind of fueled his end in that battle a lot differently. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted his
So I
spot.
don't know. Does that make sense? Like, I
Yeah.
don't think the animosity for Wayne is going to be as
It-
in depth because everyone's kind of judging Kendrick off what he just did to Drake, but we're not considering that they've been going back and forth for years. You know what I mean? And just last, real quick, if you look at other prominent rap beefs in history, there was some type of like history, usually Ja Rule and 50 Cent, Pac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying? There was something there. So this would be what would be the base for this? Like Wayne not getting picked for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
weird. That's a weird thing to kind of do a back and forth over, in my opinion. And I could be completely wrong, bro.
I don't think
So I
Wayne
think it.
gonna go back and forth with him like that though. I think Wayne would do exactly like what he did with Jay, like with Hov. Just throw
Some
a little shot.
subs.
Yeah, just throw. I mean, that's what he always does, bro. Like I'm shocked that that Pusha T got what he got from Wayne. To be honest,
Because Pusha T
like
was frying him for
yeah,
like years.
Was he?
he was.
Was
Yeah,
he?
Oh my
yeah.
god, your favorite
Uh,
Okay.
rapper,
uh,
man.
hey
Right.
man.
Hey, what about it?
That's your favorite rapper, bro.
All
He
right.
wasn't
Listen,
Oh,
frying
Cash just
anything,
pulled up. What's
man.
up, Cash?
yeah.
What's good with
Pusha
you, buddy?
wasn't frying anything now, but honestly, I don't think Wayne gonna go like what Drake and Kendrick just did. I don't think it's
But
gonna be
wait,
something
Lucci,
like
I got
that.
a question though.
Yeah,
So BG, Birdman, Young Thug, Wayne, the Rich Homie, they're all Cash Money, right?
yeah, that was all Cash Money at one time,
Oh,
one point.
they're all gay.
What?
Oh my
Whoa.
God,
Yo, Marabi, man. What? What?
I don't know what is this
What
brother
was
talking
that?
about, man.
I'm starting to see why Robbie don't talk. I'm starting to see why.
Yeah,
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 I
man.
mean,
Robbie
cause
looks like it's somebody
y'all
that's
is
gay,
Nah,
confused,
nah,
Robbie.
like
Well, I'm just
Robbie,
he did he
I be
kiss? All
forgetting.
right,
Too.
Oh
never mind.
my
We
Robbie,
God,
forget.
man.
man.
Go ahead. Go back to
Yeah,
saying
mute
making
up, man.
background
Roll
noise
your
and shit,
onions
man.
up,
That,
man. Like, come on,
that
man.
was crazy,
But why
man.
was he kissing? Never mind.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about, man?
I'm trying to figure out that too.
And then you just said that, and there was no lead up to
Just,
it or anything. You just,
just
and they're all gay.
they all gay.
Name
That
all
They
that
sounds
they all
crazy.
shit.
As
They all
they
gay.
all gay.
Oh man,
yeah, you
Marabi,
just
man,
saying
that
that,
that
yeah,
that
bro.
was
Like
that
you
was
Young
tripping.
crazy, man.
yeah,
Thug already told you he wore that dress because he had to hide
but
the blicky.
yeah.
He had them
Yeah,
switches
but
and
you said
shit.
Rich
Have you
Homie
heard that
Quan too,
song?
man. That man passed. Like you doing too
Yeah,
Oh
much.
damn, I forgot. My bad. Yeah, I
yeah.
forgot about
Come
that
on,
shit. My
man.
bad.
You're doing a lot,
Nah,
bro. You're
bro.
doing a lot, man.
Nah,
Um,
he'll be fine.
She'll be.
all right, man.
What the
I
fuck
think you
is
got
he
everything
talking
I needed to say out, right?
about?
'Cause
Man.
I know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
finna
go,
do, man.
go ahead, Kuj. Cash, unless Cash wanted to,
Yeah, you can go if you want. Yeah.
get
I,
some
I,
What's
input.
I
up?
asked a hypothetical. I said if they were to go back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying? I really don't think they would, to be
Nah,
honest. Like,
they,
this shit it's finna go under the radar, and then we never gonna hear about it again. But
yeah,
yeah,
they respect each other, bro. Like I think Wayne probably, even if Wayne do drop something, bro, he's probably gonna express his disappointment of not being able to do the
Well,
Super
Kendrick has
Bowl.
a whole mixtape
So
dedicated to
yeah,
Carter 3. It's
yeah.
still out. Yeah.
I don't
yeah. I
think.
mean,
I
Wayne,
think it's
There's a
Wayne
still
is
a
video.
respect there,
There's a
his
though.
favorite
track
rapper,
with
so I
Wayne
get.
on. Isn't Wayne on it still? With a whole different verse?
And like who said that Wayne tried to call Kendrick? Like who brought that news? That was
Oh, that
Joe
was
That was
Budden.
Joe
Birdman.
Budden.
Oh, or that was Joe
Joe
Budden.
Budden. Like, bro,
Jump Button be, bro. He just
yeah,
be
bro.
saying shit, bro. That nigga, bro.
Joe
Bro,
do a lot of
I know,
talking to be a C-list rapper,
Yeah,
man.
chill. He's from Jersey. Chill.
I don't give a fuck
I
what
know,
nigga
I
from.
know. Then niggas be like, "How you know he called him? What you
Yeah,
mean? They
I'm
got
trying to
connections. I'm
figure
lying.
how
What
he
the
knew
fuck?
he
Like,
called
you
him. Like, so Wayne called him,
don't
and
think I
then
know?
he
You
went
don't
to
think I
the
Nobody
know?
met
Like,
him
multiple people
anyway
he
though,
tried to call.
so he'll
niggas
never
just
be
like, you don't think I
Nah,
know he
catfish,
because
called him?
regardless.
Joe and Wade used to be pretty cool, like back in the day.
So Wayne called
Yeah,
Joe
back
and
when
told him he
he
called
did it.
Kendrick.
Nah,
Is
I mean,
that
I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. Like, I don't. I know how Budden is. Like, he probably just saying shit to just stir shit up.
Stirred
But
the pot for sure.
I mean, we're never
But
really gonna know for sure.
so
But
did y'all look at the sources for some of the Drake like lawsuit stuff. One of
Oh,
them
we
was
didn't get it.
Hold on, we're
academics,
gonna get
and
there.
okay.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
we
get
didn't
there.
get to
We're gonna get there.
that.
That's next.
Yeah, I was finna say like on a realistic level, like on a hypothetical level, like I mean Wayne at this point, he's an established artist. Like he's in his 40s now.
Oh,
People
hold up, fam. Hold up.
still
Like
get him on the
you
Carter
gotta,
Six.
yeah, nah, hold up, man. You gotta put some respect on Wayne. Like he's an established artist. Like, come on, bro.
What do you
Say
mean?
that,
What do you
put
mean?
some like,
He
come on,
is.
bro. Like, say
But he is
he's
an
Wayne is
established
one of the
artist, bro.
goats. Like, I don't want to hear
No,
he's a
no,
established. Like,
I
you
don't
try to
gotta do
talk to
all
him
that,
like
man.
this
I don't
Especially
brother's
in
gotta.
like
Louisiana,
this
I
like
don't
brother
gotta. I
ludicrous
don't
or
gotta do all
something,
that
man.
extra stuff,
Come
man.
This
on,
nigga,
man.
I think he been
Nah,
platinum with gold since
You
he's an
see what he
'99.
established
doing
artist,
on?
man.
You see what he doing on?
not
The
not
only
he's a
bro,
cash money legend.
if you over 30 and you've been in the game 20 plus years, that like you're an established artist, bro. We call everybody that.
He's a
Like
legend.
Oh,
Like you
okay,
can't
okay.
talk
Nas
about.
is one, Jay Z is one. Like come on, man.
Why would
That's
you
all
just
I
say
need.
Wayne's a legend?
No,
Uh,
man. For what?
oh,
For what, man? But that's a given. We already know that. I don't need to do all that.
it's top
Like
three.
I said, he been in the game 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
Like he need to focus on Carter Six. You know what I'm saying? And leave it at that. All that waking the giant and all that, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody takes that serious, man. By the way,
Oh,
uh, the most high
good.
profile rap beef Wayne done had, and we talking about the 2000s. It was with 50, Gilly, Push, and Jay Z. All right.
50.
Oh, Gilly in his
Same
Yes,
ass.
thing.
Gilly, I don't really Gilly don't
yes.
fuck with me, nigga.
Him
I
and
don't really
50 were
fuck with
going
me.
back and forth at one point.
Well, he smoked Gilly though.
They was just doing
I
little
know Gilly.
jabs and
Nah, I know just
50,
doing
50
little
was
nothing,
going at yeah,
man.
50 was
Nah,
going at
Yeah,
Wayne, but
because
Wayne
He
was
smoked
the
Gilly.
just
most
going
let's
little
examine.
jabs.
No. What we're gonna do is
Gilly,
examine the
Gilly,
history. We're gonna examine the history, man.
You
I
know
think
what?
the
We're gonna
most
examine the history. The most high profile back and forth he
was
had of
Jay.
all of them is really him and Jay,
Was
right?
Jay.
So
Definitely him and Jay.
yeah, because I remember beat without bass. I remember, you know what I'm saying, the YNC
Mm-hmm.
beat era, all of that. I remember that. So we just going off this track record when it comes to hip hop beef. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the best. We're just gonna keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really the best at all. A lot of that
Hold on,
shit is
but
really
to
forgettable.
play devil's
Realistically,
advocate. Hold on, can I play devil's advocate?
how you
You
play
like
devil's
Um,
advocate? I'm not.
hold on,
44?
I'm,
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold
still
on.
I
talking,
Hold on.
bro.
got a
How you keep playing
Kendrick,
44,
devil's
shoot you
advocate,
ass
my
bro?
and I
nigga
come over
Kendrick,
when I'm 44. Go
Bro, that
Kendrick
shit
didn't
wild.
have
Beat
a
without base. Go ahead,
That
man.
Kendrick
shit
didn't
My
have a
bad.
lot
wild,
of
bro.
beefs
I got
either.
hyped just now.
Yeah, he
You know
didn't
what I'm
have,
saying?
but that
He
he
did.
just won one though that we know about, so that doesn't
That's what
matter.
I'm saying. Like the way you making it seem about Wayne is like he
Yeah,
can't.
because we
I
know
know he
we seen
old,
the
but like,
history. We seen the history, man. I was there.
yeah, but like them was all little subs and little
But
jabs
body
and
was
light
I
shit.
don't care if it was
You
little
know what I'm
anything.
saying?
he
Call it
Like,
what
you
it
know what I'm
was.
saying?
he fell off for like
And he
10
still
straight
was that
years.
nigga. Still that
Listen,
nigga. You
we
know what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
listen, we talking about the history of going back and forth with somebody, man. Everybody got a history of doing that. Like literally Common going back and forth with Ice Cube, man. You got Quick going back and forth with MC8. We talking about memorable shit. It happens, man. The niggas ain't battle before they actually battle. Like I understand that. We're talking about in the context of rap history, niggas going back and forth on wax. That is not Wayne's strong suit, bro. Everybody knows that, man. That's been the topic
Hold
for
on,
a
but
while now.
you still playing devil's advocate. Maybe Wayne, a lot of them niggas beat like Wayne. A lot of niggas Wayne was beefing with.
It's not a
Besides
strong suit
Jay,
because nobody really went at Lil Wayne for real, for real.
they really weren't on his level though for real.
But what
Like
did you
even
Wayne?
not.
Okay, 50 wasn't on Wayne's level. Are
Yeah,
you being
he
serious
wasn't
right now?
really beefing with
Hold on,
50
damn,
though,
hold on,
He not
damn,
on
hold
Wayne's
Cujo.
level.
on,
I don't,
hold
I
on,
don't think
damn.
that he was
Like,
actually
bro,
beefing with
I'm
50.
not
Like
done yet,
Wayne said
nigga.
one thing
I'm trying
about
to get my
50,
Wayne
like
point.
Jay Z wasn't
all
on.
about a
No, you
dollar
keep
for two
interrupting me,
quarters.
and you talking about I'm not done yet. Like what are you talking about, man? And you
Yeah,
saying
because
Jay Z wasn't
I'm
on
trying
Wayne
to make
level?
content, you dumbass nigga.
Oh shit, here we
Bro,
go.
listen. I'm
We
trying to
here
make
now.
content to play
Bro,
devil's advocate to make a
I'm
conversation,
gonna need you
bro.
to relax with all the extra
Yeah,
shit,
because
man.
y'all
Nah, ain't no
back and
because
forth,
nothing,
bro.
man.
Like,
Relax
hold on,
with
hold
all
on,
the
hold
extra
on,
shit, man.
hold on. Real talk, y'all really do listen. It's a podcast. Say in the
I
beginning, I'm
understand
playing
it's a
devil's advocate.
podcast, but chill out with the
I'm not
insults,
trying to
man.
debate you.
It
I'm
ain't
not
that
trying to
deep,
debate
man.
you.
No, we good. We
I'm not
good. We
trying to do all
good.
that,
Go
bro. I'm
ahead.
just
We
trying to
good.
make a conversation so I can make so we can play devil's advocate, bro. Because I'm
What do
not
you
about
mean
to
by niggas
disagree
wasn't
with
on
you
his
about your
level though?
shit.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Lil Wayne, like most of the people that Lil Wayne was beefing with,
It was beneath
it was
him,
over. Gilly,
except for Hove.
besides Sharks, besides Carter, like yeah, like he probably like you saying his track history record. He probably didn't really like. I'm not about to really go all the way at these people. They're not really on my level like that. Even Nas said they said I'm not about to go out about certain people that call out my name because you're not really on my level like that. So like you can't compare him to Kendrick because I mean you kind of can, but you just gotta wait. If it happens, you gotta wait to see what happens, bro. Because
I don't need
he
to
ain't really
wait,
diss
bro.
to nobody too much.
You do
Bro,
need to
listen,
wait.
You know what I'm saying?
we talking about we
I'm
talking
saying,
about
what you mean?
if we talking about
Never mind.
07
You
50,
go.
if we
Go
talk
ahead.
nah, bro, you said it's a back and forth. Like, what do you mean? You just interrupted me, bro. Now all of a sudden I'm going back and forth with you. Is
Bro, no.
you getting outraged, bro? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? Nigga went up
You
against
interrupt
Prime
me first,
50,
bro, because I was
Prime
never done.
JV. Outside of Gilly, bro. Outside of Gilly, like, what do you mean he wasn't
Was
going back and
hold
forth
up?
with niggas
Was that Prime Hove? That was
at that
20,
point?
20 what 12,
This
2011,
was
20.
oh 07, oh 07 to like 2012, oh
Yeah,
07,
that's
like
Prime
Blueprint
Hole.
3, Kingdom Come, all of that. Like, he was still rapping at a high level at that point.
Okay.
That's considered Prime Hole.
But I mean, it
Kingdom Come,
was. I mean, the
yeah,
shit with
like
Y'all
Hove
you gotta
niggas
though.
take
doing all this lip
names
syncing, bro.
though.
Like,
Nah.
Names.
Hold
I'm
up, hold
finding
up.
this shit
What the
comical, bro.
fuck?
Like,
Nah,
this shit
Cujo. But
hilarious.
do
Whether the
you
niggas was
think?
in his prime or not, he was going back and forth with him, man.
Do you think that you would you? I didn't look at that like a rap beef. Like I feel like
I
Hove
really.
say something about you niggas got baby money, and then Wayne say talking about baby money, got your baby money, kidnap your bitch, get that how much you miss your lady money. Like, and it was left alone after that, bro. So I didn't that wasn't what Drake and Kendrick is doing right now. Like, it wasn't what
That's what
Hove
it.
and
But Gucci,
Nas did. Like,
Rap beef is
it's
rap
that's what it
beef,
it was
started
man.
off
just
as.
like it
I
That's
was
what
don't
I
just
was
care
throwing
trying
a
to.
if
That's
shot,
what I
it's
was
just
trying to.
throwing in
That's what I was trying to
I
shots.
don't
say.
care
Like,
Like
if it's just
all his
rap. I
beef
don't care if it's just
ain't really
rap. It's
beef.
still rap beef, bro. Like, either way, like, the niggas had words for each other, man. Like, I don't understand. Like,
It's still competitive, Gucci.
come
yeah,
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
No,
It was
what
still
I'm
it's
saying
competitive,
though,
but
Ty, I was
okay.
like them throwing a shot at each other.
Okay.
I didn't look at it like that was a actual rap beef, like or whatever. It's like, okay, just throwing
Hmm.
little shots at each other or whatever, throwing little subliminals. I didn't look at it
Yeah.
like it was on some Tupac and Biggie,
Yeah.
Nas and Jay Z, Ludacris. I mean, not Ludacris, Ti, Lil Flip. I didn't look at it like that or what. I was like,
Uh,
and
I
I
get
look
that.
at the same thing with Kendrick, like what he just did. I just think like he just threw something out there, and
But
hoping the nigga
but
catch it.
Kendrick and Drake started off as like that too, Brody.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
with little subs over the years and everything. I
Hmm.
mean, it's basically what Kujo's saying is it's on Wayne's record, right? Kujo, like that's his
Yeah.
resume. You know what I'm saying? As far as back and forth, Jay's on his resume, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It may not have um, turned into anything deeper than that, than a few shots, couple, two, three, four shots that they had on mixtapes or whatever. But it's still there. So all Cujo is basically saying is Wayne has not had any success that we can tell as far as lyrical back and forth with any artists. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that he listed, those are the people that went back and forth with Wayne, and that's what we have to go off of. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um,
Oh,
I already told you my take, bro. I think Wayne can. I think Wayne can make a hell of a song if he was focused and if this was a real thing. You know what I'm
There
saying?
was a song
Yeah,
floating
'cause
around on social media that
I
people
want to say
said was the song, but I don't know if it's AI or something like
It's
that. It
definitely
might be
not. It's
fake.
definitely not. We would
it's
have known
probably
about it.
AI.
We would have known about
You would have
that.
known. It's
You know.
AI.
But again, bro,
Yeah. Yeah,
Cash wants to say something. Let me just jump
stuff
in real
Wayne
quick.
had to go on. Was it Wayne on? Oh, my fault. Go ahead. My fault, man. Thought you
I
were
was just
saying.
gonna say I know Cash wants to jump in here, man, but just to
No
kind of
cash.
Yo,
kind of who's talking?
that was Cash. Get out me design,
Okay,
yeah.
hold up, Cash. Just to kind of reiterate, man. I don't know if Wayne can go the distance. I don't know if Wayne is conditioned like that to go 4, 5, 6 songs deep. You know what I'm saying? But it would be interesting to see him make a real focus diss track. You know what I mean? Um, all these other guys that we was comparing, like the Jay-Z's, 50s, these are all battle tested guys. You know what I'm saying? These are guys that have back and forth with other major artists. You know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing, right, Cujo, that people are kind of doubting about Wayne. It's like
Yeah.
there's other artists that have, battle resumes. You know what I mean? And Wayne doesn't really have that, so it's kind of hard to judge
Yeah,
what he could do. Go ahead, Cash.
yeah. See, it's
I was gonna say like it's kind of hard to say what he doesn't have because no one really actually came at Wayne like aggressive or like on wax. Like
Yep.
we
No,
can't say he
people came
can't
at
do
Wayne.
it because
Illy did.
not we saw that. But I'm saying like someone of Kendrick stature, like someone who's like an A-list, like really like try like come at Wayne crazy. And
I
it's not
was
uncommon for Wayne to not come out with a bunch of songs at one point and stuff. Like y'all forget like mixtape Wayne exists, man. Like he had like a song like almost every 2 weeks at one point. So it's not like he couldn't do it, and he's not really doing anything now to where he couldn't do it. It's just a matter of if he wants to or not.
That's a fact.
yeah,
I think we all
Well,
kind of
is the
yeah. See, that's
quality
why
gonna be there for all the songs?
that's what I was
we know the
saying.
voice.
Like
Go ahead. Go ahead.
that's what I'm saying.
It's like
Wayne's
Wayne
Breaking
getting
level.
up,
Stop
back. He
body
trying to
really
compete
bags.
with
needed to.
nobody at Wayne's
You
level.
breaking up, body bags.
Breaking up, body bags.
Yeah, nobody at Wayne's level was
Oh
coming
yo,
at
your audio
him
device is crazy.
at a high level.
We
Hey,
can't really
body
hear you,
bags.
No, we
body
ain't
You
called.
bags.
can come back.
You know what I
You can
mean?
come back, man.
He can't hear us. We
All
can't
right.
hear you, body bags. Like your shit
Sometimes.
going in and out. Pause.
Pretty entertaining to see what happens though. Like for real, for real.
Yeah, and Cujo, I don't count the 50 shit with him and Wayne. I don't count that as a beef. Like I just think like 50 was trying to bait Wayne into a rap battle, but Wayne didn't. He didn't entertain it. Like I mean, he said what he
Did
said
though, man.
about the 2 quarters. Like, and that
You
was
not hear
that.
me now?
No, no, no. He dropped a diss track, man. What you
What
talking
this the
about?
Louisiana song?
Yes.
All he says, I'm all about a dollar. Fuck 2 quarters. What else he said after that, Cujo?
Oh my bro. It either way he
Bitch, I put
responded,
sparkling
Bro,
man.
vitamin
he
water. Yeah, you
just
put the
it
vitamin
like
water.
like
Shit, yeah.
said, it was just a
Listen, I get it. They
Wayne is
got
a
cool
subliminal
after that.
nigga.
It wasn't that serious, but he still
Yeah,
said something regardless. Like
yeah. That's why I
it
say
don't it don't matter.
Yeah,
And yes,
I don't
50 was
think
being
that.
you
petty,
can't
but like
consider
either
that
way,
Yeah.
beef
they
though.
were talking shit.
What my thing was, I understand that, but me personally, I wouldn't have considered that or Wayne 50 had a rap beef. Like I don't
Nah,
consider that as a rap beef. I just
it's
feel
not
like
rap.
like I
Like 50
mean,
said something, Wayne responded. That's like pretty
yeah.
much the end of it.
Same shit with Hove. Like Hove said
The end of
something, Wayne responded. I don't think he's
yeah,
gonna go back and forth with Kendrick like what everybody's expecting him to do, like
I
what
feel
Kendrick
like
and Drake did.
if Wayne say something and Kendrick responds, then yeah, I feel like Wayne would get in that bag and
Mm.
entertain it.
but but
Oh, let me get that.
Body bags, this shit
He's still
fucking up.
cutting.
Remember, Push was killing Wayne so bad Drake had to do a song to defend him.
That was not what happened.
This
That's what
nigga
happened. Two
Robbie,
birds, one
man.
stone. Go back.
That's not what happened.
Oh my
I don't.
god.
What's up with this
Hey,
nigga, man?
Robbie, we gonna replace you, bro.
Yeah, that's possible.
We
Hey,
got
now you
we
get
got Raymond on
replaced.
another server, man. We got other white boys we looking at, man. Possibly trying
Hey,
to replace you, man.
Ramo be saying some.
Oh shit,
Listen,
Ramo.
man. When I bring up
I
like,
didn't.
I'm gonna
Let him
bring
know
I
like
we
didn't
an
be
forget
down.
example.
Ramo ain't black, man.
We be down for
Obviously, we know
representation.
Nas and
So
Jay Z. That was his biggest rap beef, right? But literally,
Right.
that nigga went up against the entire Rockefeller squad, right? Nobody ever really mentions him and Cam and the whole Dipset going back and forth with him. Like Jim Jones getting on wax, somebody he gonna smack the kufi off Nas, and when I see you, I'm a beat up Millennium Thug, not Sean getting involved and all types of shit. Like them niggas wasn't cool for a good 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? They literally just got cool a couple years back because Cam addressed that shit on the pod. They weren't cool for years. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was just on behalf of just him being loyal to the Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
when was that interview of Jim's crying?
said Jims,
Jim Jones.
So
Marabi,
did
man. We
Nas
talking
did
about
Nas
I
Jim
did
Jones.
say
respond?
Jim.
Hold up, did Nas
Listen,
respond
y'all
to
asked, y'all
Jim
need to talk.
Jones?
Now he
Did not
Yes,
talking.
he did. He did
he
respond. He did.
respond? Okay,
He
it was a
responded
diss track.
he responded on Hip Hop is Dead.
So was
It
it
was
like
one.
a entire diss track, or it was just a
Nah,
few
he said,
lines?
listen, he said he gonna grab the shotty and smoke his brains out. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That he said that to
Okay.
Cam and Jim. But nigga, they was talking crazy, talking gonna smack the Koofy and all the other extra nonsense. And that really had to do with Nas getting on, you know what I'm saying, Hot 97 and basically, indirectly dissing Nori and Cam, you know what I'm saying, because he felt like they weren't making important music. They weren't really rapping about shit. And
Mm.
so they took offense to that shit and whatever what have you. You know what I'm saying? Him and Nori got into it in real life, behind the scenes, but they're cool now. It's not, it's nothing really serious. That's Queens. But him and
Mm.
Cam, they it kind of got a little bit farther than that. But they eventually became cool. The point is, like, certain shit, you're gonna have your back and forth. Like Tory Lanez and Don Q going back and forth. That was a little spat. Him and Jordan Lucas. That was a little. You know what I'm saying? Rap competition, whatever. Like that's what it is. That's what I mean. Like regardless of it may not necessarily be like a real actual rap beef,
Yeah.
but if they going back and forth and I'm listening to the quality of the disses, them shits was alright. They were cool. They were okay, or they were underwhelming. Like that's not his strong suit. That's basically the point I'm trying to make. That ain't really a thing that he's like he got too much experience in. And at this point, I really don't care to hear like that. Like at this current moment, like I'd rather him just drop a new album and call it a day. Like if this was Prime Wayne, then I could understand, but we're not at that point now, so it's like it don't really matter. And this is a hypothetical. I honestly don't think it's gonna happen anyway.
But
Uh,
but Cujo, we don't rap beef with niggas anyway though, man. I
I
told you
don't
that
feel like a
before. I
nigga
told
gotta
you
be in.
what do you mean we don't rap beef, man?
we don't rap beef with niggas anyway, man. I told you the last real rap
They're
beef
not
that we
cash
was in,
money.
bro. Niggas died behind that shit, man. Like, I mean, rest in peace, Yellow Boy, man. Like, that's why Wayne on
Mm.
it seemed to entertain, because it's just niggas talking on beat, like just talking shit
Yeah,
on
beefing
beats,
sounds
bro.
I
But
funny.
almost
like
said
niggas
something,
It
man.
had
gets
real.
funny.
Nah, say what you gotta
I
say.
almost said something,
Say
man.
what you gotta say, bro.
No, no,
Say
no,
what
no,
you
no, no,
gotta say,
no. I
bro.
see. I see what you're doing, man.
Ain't
All
that
I
the
I'm
guy?
told,
Ain't
saying,
that
but
the yellow
haven't
boy
I
is?
said that before
What's
though,
up?
Cujo? I told you this before though. Like,
yes,
yeah.
I'm aware, but we ain't talking about
Mm-hmm.
what New Orleans got going on in house. I'm talking about outside of the state of Louisiana, man. That is what
In
I'm talking about,
the
man.
house.
That in house shit, him and Mystical, and I miss my
That
dog and
wasn't
all that,
that wasn't no in house shit.
bro,
Like there
bro, bro.
wasn't no. This
Oh my.
was.
What was that then?
I mean, it was in the same state. Like it was. It was Cash Money and No Limit. It was like
That wasn't in-house
this
beef.
was
Like everybody knew
before
about that
Cash
beef.
Money and No Limit. Like this was the beef Cash Money had with the other guys before they start beefing with No Limit. But yeah, it wasn't no. I mean, same state, but I don't
Oh,
feel like
here
it
I
was.
come.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it
Mystical,
was
you the
no.
hoe, you the
Yeah,
hoe.
the mystical with the here I go. Yeah, like Cujo
Yeah,
niggas really died behind
happy.
that, man. Mystical sister lost her life behind that. Like it's like like bro,
Yeah, I know.
go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
I'm
So
I'm I'm
we
gonna
ain't
leave
gonna
that alone.
entertain that though, Cujo. We ain't gonna
I'm
entertain that. We would just throw our little subliminals, our shots, and and keep it moving, bro. Like
I'm gonna leave that alone, man.
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna leave that
man.
alone. We gonna get to this yellow nigga, man.
Stop playing with me.
Wait, what?
Stop playing
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, man.
We can't.
Yellow
Pause it.
nigga, hold up, Cujo. You're from the
Huh?
south. You can't be calling nobody
Oh,
yellow, man.
man.
You're not
I
from
just
the
did,
south,
man.
bro. You can't
Oh,
be.
no,
Come
I
on,
just
bro.
What are you
did,
talking
man.
about?
You just
Just
come back
did,
from
man.
your vacation acting like, come on, bro. Like,
Well, I'm gonna read this right now, man. Listen,
go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
RB Aubrey. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
know who this is, man. Aubrey Drake
Ah,
Graham.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Son of
Yeah.
Dennis Graham. You know what I'm saying? Big ass suits. You know
Nah,
what I'm
son
saying?
of
Steve Harvey
bitch.
mustache. Y'all know who this is, man. It says here, as I'm reading, this whole nigga, man, Drake has filed a second legal action against record label Universal Music over Kendrick Lamar's hit "Not Like Us," which was released at the height of the pair's feud earlier this year. The star has accused Universal of defamation, and his legal papers claim the company could have halted the release of a song, falsely accusing him of being a says offender. You know how it is with YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, instead, his lawyers claim Universal executed a plan to make the song a viral mega hit and use Lamar's incendiary lyrics to drive consumer hysteria and, of
Mm-hmm.
course, massive revenues. All right, so we just gonna get
Mm-hmm.
this out the way. This isn't a lawsuit. This is a pre-action petition. All right, that's what it says. So it's not a lawsuit yet. Basically, it's under which Drake's lawyers can ask the court to order Universal to preserve any relevant documents and information ahead of future legal action. So he's not suing Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Just to get that out the way.
Yep. Yep.
Yes. Suing Universal Music Group. By the way, Kendrick is also on Universal Music Group as well. So same
Mm-hmm.
label. Um, basically, he is making the claim that Universal has found a way to overly hype the song and bring bots to stream the song and all types of nonsense. But I don't know how that's gonna fare well because Universal responded to this man's claims, man. So let's see what
must be
they
a
have
They
to
turtle.
did.
say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they responded. You know
Probably
what I'm saying?
Universal. Remember
Let me
that?
see. All right. Well, let's see here. The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue, said the company in a statement. Universal Music Group has responded to allegations by UMG artist Drake that it conspired with Spotify to artificially boost the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us in a blockbuster legal filing on Monday, November 25th. So basically, they made the claim that is offensive and untrue, man. It's not true. What he's doing is out of pocket,
They
and we finna
supposed
go
to
to
say
court.
that, man. They supposed to
They
say
are,
that.
they are supposed to say that,
They
huh?
supposed to say that though, man. 67% of bots, bro. Botted up the song with 67%, bro.
Brought
Like,
it
come
up the
on, this.
song.
Yeah,
That's
man.
not true.
67, 67,
That's not. You got
bro.
that from a
Where'd you come up
tweet,
with
Yeah,
that
bro.
number?
bro. 60. Look in the
You
chat.
got that from a tweet.
Allegedly, bro.
Now it's alleged.
But look, but this is my thing is I'm not I can see if motherfuckers trying, yeah, I can see it happening though. I'm not gonna sit up there and say nah, that's impossible or something like that. Nah, I can actually see that something like that can happen, bro. I definitely can see something like that can happen because I
But,
think just
but
like what I think music itself, like when they gave us gangster rap, bro, like they flooded our ears with that shit in the late 90s, early 90s, and it made people, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, bro. So the more you hear, bro, you gotta attend to
coming
want
with
to
a
like the
lie.
song, bro.
Brother coming with a lie,
There,
not
Nah, bro,
coming up with a
I
correct
gotta
lie,
there's,
stop
man.
it.
there's a,
That's the problem, man. And by the way, the
there's,
botter, the alleged botter, is in the court
Mm-hmm.
document, man. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? So
Mm.
UMG is probably gonna have a field day with that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be really interesting to see how that plays out in court. You know what I'm saying? Because dude hopped on academic stream talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to do a whole other stream, basically confirming that Buddy was just bullshitting, man. He had somebody at Spotify, you know what I'm saying, on the stream with him, having a convert, and he basically confirmed that, all the streams were organic, you know what I'm saying, and UMG nor Spotify had anything to do with conspiring against Drake. Now, all they have to do is prove that in the court of law, you know what I'm saying? And we'll
Mhm.
see how that plays out, man.
I think it was bodied
There's
though, man. It got to be bodied, man. Cause Kendrick always made good music, but he's never been this hot. And I don't think that from this beef with Drake, like it seemed like someone was trying to put him over, bro. But and at the end of the day, like,
um
hold up, at the end of the day, a few months later, who's back the number one streaming artist in like the number one streaming artist on Spotify? So I think it was an attempt to seeing if they can, dethrone them or some shit like that. But it didn't happen or it didn't work. But I mean, I don't know. It's a possibility.
there's
I'm not gonna sit up there and say no that couldn't happen because at the end of the day, I think Drake got all this shit in order. Like I don't think he gonna just jump out the window and say that. He had to
let
hear
me ask
something
you
from
something,
somebody.
Lucy.
Go ahead though.
His
Let me ask you
source
something, Lucy.
in the paperwork is academics.
Has Drake? Do you think Drake has benefited from this system before?
I think
Yes.
that's why I said I think that he's probably did the same shit too. So he kind of he understand the business of the So yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna sit up there and say it's not possible that they bodied the
Okay.
fucking song and shit and just kept on suggesting this to everybody. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Drake probably used it before, and plenty of other artists probably used it before too. Ty,
Yeah.
is he
There's
So
exposing
theory.
the industry like with this
No,
lawsuit? Is this
I
kind
don't
of
know. I
what?
mean, my personal take. I think number one, I think it's a female move. I feel like I think he's bitter about losing. Like to me that's the initial surface level. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Just outside looking in. I think when we dig deeper into it,
Mm-hmm.
there's probably some other reasons or motives there. There's a theory that Drake is using this to renegotiate his contract with them, like to either break free from them or to get a piece of the company. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Um, so that's a possibility as well. Um, I just I don't know, Brody. There's a part of me just as a man and as a hip hop fan, Lucci, like I just can't rock with that move. I feel like you were the one that's kind of baiting Kendrick to come outside there for a long time, and then when he did, it did not go in your favor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And it just to me, it just
I
looks
feel
like
like
some crybaby
well,
stuff.
he might
But I could be wrong. You know?
Thanos, he might just I think he just really heard about listen, I think the main thing is like even though it's a rap beef and he Drake took it further to make Kendrick take it further, it's the pedophile shit. That pedophile
Bingo.
angle, like
That's
some
what it
motherfuckers
is.
really do. And some people do play, and some people do believe that. And if he really not a, if you know yourself, you really not a pedophile, whatever like that. Regardless what it is, of course, fight for your name. I don't give a fuck. He probably think like,
Mm.
man, fuck this rap beef. I'm gonna fight for my name. Like you calling me a pedophile, like I lost, yeah, but like you calling me a pedophile, that's not flying, bro. Because now niggas is believing that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
where I think that's the problem that he having. I think that's what's getting him rough. So he's like, damn,
I
this shit.
agree.
Wherever I go, niggas saying 69 God, pedophile. Then you got Rick Ross trolling. You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross make it worse. Like, yeah, nigga. Like, I feel like that pedophile angle is really what Smack is hurting him the most.
I
And
got a real
he don't want
question.
that. He don't want that on.
Somebody
He don't
back.
want that jacket stand.
I got
Serious
a
jacket
real.
stand. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I got a real
Niggas,
question for
niggas
somebody
listen
back.
to Gunna but mad at a lawsuit. It's crazy.
I got a real question for all y'all, man. I want.
Brown and being around minors and then allegedly dating them when they get older and yada yada yada. So that's really all of that doesn't really help him going into this. And I know it makes much more of a case for him being called, what I'm saying, the P word.
Mm-hmm.
So I could understand why he's upset by it, but like, bro, like you kind of gave people the ammo to do so. So that's my thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like in total, this ain't really like a good look for him. All this does is just give that record way more power now than it already did. I mean, he literally put
Right.
that song in the top 20 again because it got mentioned by the nigga. So, and the song was already like a top 10 hit for like 40 weeks or something. insane amount of
Yeah,
weeks. You know what I'm saying? So he's
yeah.
not really helping. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of putting this man in a whole different stratosphere of popularity. Now, before this rap beef, Dot was already a relatively insanely popular rapper. You know what I'm saying? This now is just like on some other shit now. Like this is just next level at this point. So it ain't really
Hmm.
helping, bro. So obviously, bro, you could tell, man, this year just wasn't really good to bro. Like it's been
Has
bothering him. You
anybody
know what
ever
I'm
sued the
saying?
labels before?
For this type of shit, no.
That's why I period though. Like, has anybody ever sued
The
the
last one
labels?
I could say is probably De La Soul. Um
Uh,
and
uh,
that was
uh,
that has something to do with their the albums not being on DSPs or
uh,
something to do with the labels or
yeah,
something.
yeah. People have sued labels multiple times for sure. I don't know about this particular incident, but artists sue labels all the time, huh, for to get out of their record contracts and all types of
Yeah.
stuff, man.
The last time it
So
happened though that I've heard of was that De La Soul doing that.
De La Soul, yeah, yeah. I think that was over their masters and
Yep,
not getting, yeah, use right, not getting piece of their art, whatever, on
yep,
Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
yep. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the
Bro.
last high profile shit I heard.
Bro, why I keep picturing R. Kelly in that chair to fight for my life?
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all
How do you
killing me
manage
with
to
this
bring up
shit.
Robert Kelly
Nah,
every
because
time, bro?
I'm thinking about Drake with his allegations and shit or whatever, but I was picturing him sitting doing that interview.
It's not. You
Yo,
don't want to. You don't want to speak that out on your man's man, because look, it'd
Oh
be way
man.
different if now look,
Uh
because if girls start coming forward,
mhm.
you know, this is a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
Whole different ball game. You know what I
Well, some
mean?
of the
So
big
let's,
came for it though, right?
yeah,
huh?
I would have think that some like females probably would have came forward already, bro. And then um, yeah, I don't think he really probably fuck around like that. I mean, you can probably have any bitch you want in the world. Like, I mean, that's different from Kels. Kels showed that he was into young girls, early
Mm-hmm.
on in his career, like dealing with Aaliyah and shit like that or whatever. But I never. I mean,
Or, or
entertaining younger females. That's bad too, though, Ty. So I mean, he's down bad from doing that anyway to get people to even think like, you know what, maybe you have went that way. But we
so my
I
can't,
got a
yeah,
thing
we
question
with
for
can't we
you,
that,
can't
Lucci,
I
skip
because
don't,
you're
I
a
over.
Drake
don't.
fan. Real quick, man,
Uh,
Lucci,
Yeah.
because I've been wanting to ask you this because I haven't asked you since this happened. What do
mm.
you think about Drake suing the label? What do you think that makes him look like? Your opinion?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I understand. I didn't like it, but I do kind of understand what he was, what he's trying to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
with the pedophile line. Like I don't know, man. Like that I think that cut him more than anything though, Ty. Like,
Yeah.
people jamming to it. And it's not just like a
Oh,
regular diss track. It's like a radio smash hit. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like this is
So
like,
yeah,
yeah. So
it's a
that's,
hey,
part of
Lucci,
him.
yeah, that cut his ego,
you
man.
also gotta understand. You also gotta understand. He's a brand. When you're
Yeah.
a big brand, no matter what, once that like that any type of R word, P word, any type of bad
Mm-hmm.
name they try to put on your jacket, it messes up your brand, it messes up your money deals, it messes up you doing certain big shows. That's how he probably thinking right now. Like, oh man, this is a rap beat, but I done started this now. I might have it's gonna look suckish, but I gotta do it for my brand. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
probably just trying to protect his brand,
That's
regardless of
true.
what people
That's
think or
true.
not.
Yeah, but I
It's a
don't think
fact,
this is
man.
good for his brand either.
It's not.
You don't think it's for
It's
his
not.
brand?
Um,
Nah, suing after losing, I don't think it's good.
I mean, his brand don't give a
And
fuck
who
about him
knows?
losing a
Who,
rap
who
battle
knows if
though. Like that's not. I think he's more worried
Like I,
about motherfuckers looking at him as a pedophile before. Oh, I lost the rap battle to Kendrick. I mean, he Pusha T beat him too. So like, I think it's more of the pedophile shit. Like, calling him saying he's fucking with minors, and he probably can take the 69 guy. Like,
Push never got a hit
but
though.
yeah,
He
that's
just
what I
good.
hit
that's what I
like
Okay.
say. Like
a
it,
SoundCloud.
it being a
I
hit
got a
made it
question.
different. Go ahead.
I got a question. So let's say there's a slight chance that he wins this, even though we all know these lawsuits can take years sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let's just say hypothetically, right? Let's just say I don't know. There's either some kind of ban on the record. He gets it to where it's taken off Spotify or something, or Universal pays him buku bucks, right? There's a big payout.
Mm-hmm.
Does Drake is Drake considered, is that a W for
No.
Drake, or is he more of a loser?
It's not a
Nah,
W,
I
but it
don't.
might
I
start.
don't
I
think
feel
it's.
like it's gonna start. I think it's gonna start something with other
I
with
mean,
other
It's a
artists.
shit.
W for the rappers, right? Like you can sue your own label for trying to take you out the game.
Gotta
Like
be
you
a
can sue
W
them.
for him.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
it's a
Okay.
L. I think we like the people who count it as a L, like because we want to actually see the like we are more want to see the battle rap aspect of what they got going on, and now we saying okay,
Right.
well he's trying anything right now or whatever. And he's running to the labels trying to sue the
Right.
labels and this and that. But like I say, I don't think that the brother went and did that without having being privy to some information that this is possible. What's going on though? Like I think
Right.
I don't think he's that dumb to go out there. Like I mean, people gonna say what they want to say anyway. But I mean, that's the Drake
But
haters
the
and
thing is, I don't think you can drop music.
who Drake?
Yeah, he hasn't. He's only leaked records since this, and it's been on his website and like IG. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm, I don't know about
So
that.
he's kind of
Yeah.
stuck. Yeah, it might be
Uh.
over.
Um. Cash, you got any thoughts? Anything you want to add?
I
Probably
mean,
about
I
to
pretty much
wrap it up.
agree. Like at this point, like it's really about trying to save face and stuff and save name because you're not trying to have 70,000 people at the Super Bowl screaming you a pedophile. Like that's crazy.
Right.
Do Super Bowl crowds even get into it like that? Like, it's,
Yeah,
Of course, man. It's the Super Bowl, bro.
and getting everything. Some folks don't even watch football; only go really for the halftime show.
Yeah, and the commercials.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of them actually go into the actual event.
Oh, to go to the event. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
But
shoot, man. I mean, this. Go ahead, Lucy.
no, I was about to say, well, we'll see how it panned out. Like,
Right.
but I just don't think Drake is that dumb just to to be in his feelings and be like, you know what, let me go do
nah,
this shit
it's
without
been
him.
done for a
That
reason.
why yeah, while knowing something, he knows something, bro. We don't know, but we can only suggest why he's doing it. Or he's being a bitch, or like he called the feds. Like I've seen shit like that online or whatever. But brothers don't know why. Like trying to tarnish his legacy and shit like that. I mean, hey, I probably wouldn't, go with that move. But I mean, I'm not Drake though,
Right.
man. Why people
That's a
always
fact.
call him a Jew, Ty?
Say what?
he's Jewish.
Yeah, he's half Jewish,
But
bro.
his dad is from Memphis, right? And he was a
His
His
gangster,
mom on
right?
his
No,
mom's
bro, he's
side.
Mom
Jewish.
from
What
Mama's
do you?
Jewish.
Yep, he
on his
black,
mom,
white,
but I'm
British.
saying his dad is a black nigga from Memphis
His
that had a
mom is
Yeah,
black.
baby.
but
Hold
he's
up, that
also a
had a
Jew.
baby
What do you
with
not
I wouldn't have said all that.
had a baby with a
What are
white
you
bitch.
confused about?
Nah, he's a black nigga that had a baby with a white bitch. She wanted some nigga
What?
dick. Like I mean, what you? Come on, bro.
Wow,
You
Oh
gotta
my
talk better
God.
about
Yeah,
it.
man.
Right.
Like
I
stop this,
just
Well,
man.
wow.
That's.
Okay.
I mean,
Do
that's
you?
what it was. Go ahead.
Some green, I do this shit here every time. Spin that shit and get it all back, yeah, I'm with all that. Fuck a good and then I fall back, yeah, I'm with all that. Send a nigga where his dog at, yeah, I'm with all that. Hit the plug and never call back, bitch, I'm with all that.